Feeling you, MP. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Like those kicks, MP?
You were the top rookie last month, and
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for any upcoming games on the ticket booth or on our website.
The National Basketball Association, the NBAP Series, are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You gotta be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is gonna be facing.
Here are the five for the Suns. Bradley Beal's out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Bol Bol.
Oh my! I mean, just hard on that one, BA.
boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic big guy. Great length, and he's more than capable of finishing inside.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And the Suns miss again.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Mathurin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Here's Houdini. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Beal left side. And the basket by Houdini. Houdini's gotten his second bucket.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, BA, and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got as something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Durant with a screen on Mathurin. Right side, Durant. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Mathurin. That one falls. Houdini's got 6 points.
attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Halliburton on the attack. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. The score now all even.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Mathurin. Now here's Halliburton. The fadeaway. Bull grabs the board. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Durant. Over Toppin. Durant, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Shepherd missed inside.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
That gives them the lead. 6 points for him.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Shepherd. Booker defending. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Shot to stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Turner for 3. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 3. Over to the wing. Pass to Beal. Here's Houdini. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Booker can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mathurin with the ball, hounded by Beal. Puts up a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall, now 1 of 2. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Yep, that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Neesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. And a change for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Bull. Mathurin passes to Neesmith. On the money from 12 feet away. The Suns lead by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker.
They've got T.J. McConnell topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Aaron Neesmith, and it's Furphy in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Tipped away. For 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal left side. That puts him in the lead. Beal's got 8.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Furphy. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And that's good. Furphy. He's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Beal. Here's Houdini. Fires the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those boards appear to me like easy money for Bol. Then the awareness to put it back through, that's good work.
McConnell outside. Pass to Furphy. There's a screen by Toppin. There's the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Houdini. He's marked by McConnell. Houdini, pass to Lawson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lawson's gotten himself on the board with a three there. McConnell outside. To the left wing. Jackson, the screen. Here's Furphy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Bol.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Beal from outside. Indiana with a rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
McConnell outside. Pass to Furphy. The three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Durant. KD jams it straight down.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the paint. With the floater. Toppin outside. From downtown. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The kick to Durant. Pass to Beal. It's hauled in by McConnell. McConnell's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And the basket by Houdini.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Indiana.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Lawson. Now here's Durant. Let's go with a 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. McConnell with it. Here's Furphy. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Beal from outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. McConnell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Halliburton. he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
There's Neesmith with the three, and Indiana misses again. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Iguodaro, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Assisted.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Allen outside. That's good, and so Durant with the assist.
Assisted by.
Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Neesmith passes to Halliburton. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Turner, a screen on Durant. Neesmith's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Throws it up high.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Got a piece of it. Here's Houdini. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped 24 points and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different.
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And now it's time to bring up. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Devin Booker. Bradley Beal's out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Bol Bol, and it's Houdini in at the point. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Kept alive. Out to Beal. Launches it. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Pacers leading by 5. Now here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
First team after the review.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Knocks it loose. Houdini, the pass to Beal. Three-pointer. Nails it from three. Beal's got 11 points.
Put the first three misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Pass to Halliburton. Down low. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his fourth assist with that last one. Top it against Durant. Screen by Durant. Takes a three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
And with plenty of time left, that's his fourth foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Here's Turner, and the layup falls. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton surveys the floor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. McConnell left side. Jackson with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Mathurin. Back to Jackson. Neesmith passes to McConnell. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's the 3. Another shot. Outside Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Richards pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Furphy. The 3 is up. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Connects from downtown. O'Neal's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Furphy. Takes the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Iguodala. He's marked by McConnell. That evens the score. 10 points for him.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Furphy. Fires for three. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Houdini. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 3. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Houdini, defended by Jackson. Allen on the wing. McConnell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Matherin. Good on the shot. And now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And a great show through 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Aaron Nesmith, Thomas Bryant out there with Jackson. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Furphy in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. McConnell's shot is off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Durant. Here's Furphy. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trail by 3. Houdini to pass to Bowl. To the inside, over McConnell. Indiana with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Nesmith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Beal, he's checked in for Allen. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Furphy. Back to Jackson. And here's Nesmith. The 3-ball. Furphy, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
They grab their own miss. Durant for 3. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Furphy. The 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Furphy's got 25 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. A touch. Under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Bryant. Here's Furphy. Unloads from 13. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul of the game. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
The court for the Pacers.
It's intercepted.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Now here's Nesmith, guarded by Durant. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. 3-on-3. Here's Houdini. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 22. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Up top, McConnell, hounded by Beal. Pass to Furphy. Now McConnell. 6 to shoot. And that's good. Furphy's got 14 points now in the second half.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Booker. And stolen by McConnell. And he lays it in on the break. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Snatched up. Pass to Furphy. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. Suns trail by 9. Here's Houdini. It's Beal on the wing. There's a screen. Here's Houdini. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Beal. The Suns need to get off a shot. The kick to Durant. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, you just know they want to make a statement in that contest. Beating the top team in the East would grab the rest of the league's attention.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Topic, he's checked in for Nesmith. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Turner, a screen on Beal. Here's Mathurin. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 9 rebounds now. Durant finds Bol. Now here's Beal. Bol, a screen on Mathurin. Pass to Bol. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Indiana with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Shoots over Beal. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Toppin. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half. Inside. Mathurin with a steal. To the paint. Here's
it's gone. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Durant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Bull. Then it's Houdini. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Houdini passes to Durant. Offensive rebound. Bull, that's good.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offline with his 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the dunk by Bull.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 13 feet away. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Outside for Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. O'Neal's check in for Kevin Durant. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, the Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Here's Houdini. Booker outside. Fires the 3. KD can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Turner. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 8. Houdini passes to Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you, when Bradley Beal is cooking, folks, the energy he brings is infectious.
Got that one up quick. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Mathurin. And it's KD with the rebound. Well, Phoenix shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Houdini passes to Booker. Bull setting the pick for Booker. To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
And that's what I like about Devin Booker in the 2-man game. This guy doesn't force anything. He always makes the right basketball play.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Shepherd outside for Halliburton. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Suns trail by 7. Bull, a screen on Mathurin. And that one's good. Houdini.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that when you ball game.
Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Halliburton. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first. That will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second.
Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton.
Catching a fire.
Here's Halliburton.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Houdini.
Young mooted, brand new pot, new stove, brand new 1052 bowls. Right behind your name and other words you told.
Beal, the pass to Booker to tie it up. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Shepherd, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Here's Shepherd after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Halliburton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Halliburton's got 28.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Durant with the block. Beal surveying the D from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Matherin's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Here's Houdini. And he makes it on the layup. That's 29 for him.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Pass to Shepard. Toppin with it. Durant covering. Here's Shepard. Down low. Halliburton finds Turner. Oh! That bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 5 attempts to go as we play here in this OT period. Here's Houdini. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. To the inside. Rejected by Bol. Here's Houdini. Pacers with a rebound. And here's Halliburton. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin embraces the challenge unafraid in the big moment.
Well, the Suns shooting 43% since OT began. Pass to Booker. Beal outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 30 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
The Suns lead by 3. Here's Houdini. And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejection.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Matherin. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Matherin passes to Toppin. Now here's Halliburton. Lets it go from 14. Bradley Beal with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Booker.
Well, you love the footwork and the persistence from Tyrese Halliburton defensively. Great pressure.
Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Here's Houdini outside Durant. And there's a pick to the middle. Here's Houdini. Matherin with a rebound. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Houdini. Fade away. Here's Houdini. Screen by Durant. Here's Houdini. Oh, it falls!
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?